I made the best NinjaTrader indicators that there are out there, and today I'm going to show you how to use them, how to get them, and how to set them up on your chart. So first, I do want to show you here. We are going to have, this is the order panel. This is one of the three that I'll showcase. I'll probably split them up into different videos so that this video isn't too long. I just want to get this out there. I want to show you guys what you have the potential to be using, because most traders do not have this edge yet. So if you do take a few minutes out of your day to do some research, find this and do the free trial of anything, because we do offer a free trial for this. So this is what it is. It is a order panel. As you know, the only thing that has a order panel from what I am aware of is TradingView, and even TradingView's order panel does not look good, or does not have as much features as the order panel that I'm providing for you. So let me show you. Let's get into the features. One of the features, of course, you could sell by. It tells you the spread in the middle. You could do a market, limit, order, or stop order. You could change that depending on what you want. This is all on the NinjaTrader software. And of course, you would get the free trial. If you like it, you could keep it. If not, you could look at our other indicators that we have. You could make the size bigger, you can make it smaller if you like to. It does display your account information up there. If you want to hide that, I'll get into that later. You could just close it if you just want to have it in the little corner here with whatever you're using. From here, you can center price if you wanted to. Again, you could adjust the same things, the limit orders, the market orders. Excuse me. This is where you will see your take profit or stop loss or TP2. So what I'll explain how this works is, let's say you are trying to enter a trade. Let's say we turn trading on. We could also turn lines on and off. So if you do, like, let's say it's 10 or 12, you have lines. Again, these are game changing if you're a retail trader. I promise you, to pass funded accounts, to pass prop firms, to do live accounts. I've made tens of thousands of dollars using this, and I can show a P&L earning on my live account with this software. So this is definitely something you want to take advantage of. I would not wait while the prices are low, while we are just getting into the market. I do want to show you some of what we have to offer. So right here, it tells you how much points it will take depending on your contract. So if you use 2 contracts, if you use 3, it will be 6 points, 10 points, 9 points, 19. How much ticks that'll be away from it too. Let's say we enter a trade.
Order submitted.
It places the trade there. No delay, so it enters in right away. The only reason you hear order submitted later is because of your sell limits and sell stops being placed after. It tells you your live P&L here. It tells you it there too. At the bottom, it tells you how much you'll be risking with the spread and with the, I forgot the name of it, but it tells you how much you'll be risking and how much you'll lose or how much you'll gain with commission. That's the word. So it tells you everything. You could turn auto break even on. So that means once it hits a certain amount of ticks past your point of entry, you could make it break even. You could customize that in settings, which we'll get to in a few. There's so many features of this. And again, it's available to all retail traders. We are now live. I would love for you guys to hop on this, get on this, be one of the few people to make a lot of money using our indicator. It is only available for NinjaTrader because NinjaTrader allows custom scripts to be used. So I do recommend using this on there. Again, it tells you how much points it has moved from when you entered live too. So you'll see that, you'll see your risk, you'll see your reward. You'll see if you could take this off and on, but you can see how much you've made for the day and how much you've lost on the account since you started the account. This is very good. There's also a prop firm mode, which we'll get onto. Again, these things will change your trading. It'll change the way you trade. You'll be a better trader, and you don't want to miss out on this. So again, right now I am 2 points. Let's just keep this trade open. This is a demo trade, so we got to keep it open just so we could explain all the benefits of this. It's just 5 points away. Sometimes you do need to know. Again, with most trading softwares, there's only an ATM. They do not give you the benefit of knowing how far you are away from your trade. They don't give you the benefit of knowing how close you are from your entry. You do have to do that all by yourself, but this just puts it all in one spot. TP2, now, what that is if we want to, let's say we want to attach that, which we might have to do a whole new order. So TP2, what that would do, let's say we are looking for 300, because TP, we are not see that from right there. Let's say we're looking for 45. There we go, boom. If you have TP2 open and you place the trade,
submitted.
After it hits your take profit 1, it leaves a runner of however much contracts that you have open. So a runner of, for example, let's explain this. It shows the amount. Sorry, I'm trying to figure this out too as we go along. Once you place the trade, submitted. If you hit take profit 1 and you want to leave one runner all the way up to take profit 2, it lets you do that. That's a really cool feature that I do recommend you try out, because a lot of people do want to just keep runners. And you could also do an auto break even with that. So let's say you hit your take profit 1, you do an auto break even, and then you leave a runner, and you could just go away from the trade for the rest of the day. You don't have to worry about that. You could skip through this too if you'd want. On this YouTube video, I'm gonna be marking parts and sections of what I talk about. So if you want to hit different parts, because there's a lot of features that we go into. This video could be almost 40-50 minutes that we go into with that. So yeah, after you hit take profit 1, you could leave a runner to take profit 2. Let's say you enter in with 4 contract types. It's going to tell you how far away it will be to hit your runner. So to make $45, we have to hit 22 points after we hit this 3 points. So 22 more points if we leave one runner. Canceled. If we leave 2 runners, if we leave 3 runners after that, it'll be faster because we have 6 contracts. So let's say we enter in a trade.
Order filled.
We enter in a trade, and I'll get into that too. But let's say we enter into a trade and we hit here, we hit that. It takes 3 contracts out, we leave 3 runners. If we did 4, we'll leave. It takes 2 contracts out, we leave 4 runners. Pretty self-explanatory, to be honest. It takes 1 out, we leave the rest runners. And at the end of the day, it auto calculates to adjust to
order filled.
It resizes. That's how you use take profit 1, take profit 2. If you don't select them, they will not be on. This is very important that you take advantage of all these features. A lot of traders would benefit their trading if they only knew how far their stop loss was, how far their take profit was. If they could set a runner, leave a runner on, especially for live accounts. You will have your information here letting you know how much you've made for the day, how much you've lost for the day. This feature right here, so we've talked about all of these, the runners, the sell, the buy, stop, limits, all this self-explanatory. This feature right here, what I want to talk to you guys about is the risk feature. There's a risk calculator on this order panel. Now I'm telling you, if you don't pay for this, like you won't understand. Like, you would actually have to do the free trial, try it out yourself. You'll see everything is amazing with this. But it has a risk calculator. So let's say your account balance is 50,000. Of course that would change depending on your drawdown. So let's say you have a 50K select account. You have a $2,000 account technically because of your $2,000 drawdown. So if you want to do that, you could do risk 1% of $2,000. But let's say you're on a live account like me or a sim account. If I want to risk 5% of this account, that's $46. If I calculate the size, it inputs everything for me already. So it input everything for you, my take profit, stop loss, if I want a runner, in here, and it only risks the amount that I want to risk. So that's one thing that you could do. Now, let's say you want to risk 20%. You could change it, but for now I have it maxed out at 20% because of the fact that you don't really want to risk 100% of your account. Like I wouldn't do it. I don't think you should. But you could risk 20%. That's 183. You can change that in settings. I'll get to the settings part near the end of this whole panel because there is so much to talk about in this panel. Now let's turn the lights off. If you press trading off, you cannot trade. You will not be able to trade. With the NinjaTrader specifically, to get this to work, once you hit trading on, to get it to select to the right account, there's two ways that you can do it. Now, this way I recommend you open the chart trader and then you select your account. Boom, you're done. Now automatically you see the account name up here, boom, you're ready to trade. Or we've implemented a new feature where you can just hit, well, I'll get to there, but you could hit more and then you could swap through accounts from there, depending on which account you're using. I might blur out two of those because I did show my live account there, but depending on which account you're using, you can swap it from here. I recommend the first way. Either way is fine for you, like whatever works, you know. At the end of the day, boom, we're gonna go back to the demo account here. All right, so we are at that account. Now we're gonna get into all that you just seen when we hit more. It's super cool stuff that we've implemented here. We are going to talk about this, the ATR. This based the risk based on the average candle size. So let's say one candle within the past, we're looking back like 250 bars, is going to be 11 points, like that's on the 1 minute time frame. Then we're going to base the stop loss, the take profit, everything when you calculate size, and based on that. So that's super cool. Like you can use that to your advantage to know like how much trades you're gonna average, or how much the candle averages in a trade. So let's say right now each candle is 10.6 points. So we're gonna make that 25 points and 16 points, so you don't get stopped out, or you could take profit super early, yada yada yada. It's just little things that help you, give you an edge in trading. Now again, this is literally if you want to forcefully move
Order submitted.
your stop to break even. Boom, you move it like that, automatically you're break even, right?
Order filled.
Boom, took you out the trade. That's if you want to do scalping, if you just want to have it break even right away, if you don't want the auto break even to automate when it does. That's what that would be used for. Now we will get into attach, take profit, and stop loss. The only reason we have this here is a safety precaution. So listen to me. If you are trading with our software and let's say you enter a trade and your take profit and stop loss does not enter in, which most likely won't happen, but let's say it doesn't. You don't want to be in a trade with no take profit and stop loss. You hit attach, take profit, and stop loss, and any position that you're in, it protects it automatically. So it would attach whatever you type in these bars to your take profit and stop loss. So yeah, bro, like it will do it for you. If you're in a trade, for example, let's show you. Let's say 100 or 1,400. We're in a trade. We don't have a take profit or stop loss here.
Order submitted.
Boom.
Order
Bam.
submitted.
They automatically should put them there, but let's say it doesn't. Even if you do that, you just hit attach and it will attach them. Yeah. Like, it really does work that way, and it attaches it from the spot you entered, so it won't attach it based on where you're at in the market now. It's just based on where you entered.
Order filled.
Okay, so we're gonna get into CPI because that's really cool. I really want to show you guys that. But on close, this is really cool. This feature is really cool. What this does for you is, if you think the market will go down the second this candle closes, you want to buy. My trading is disabled.
Order submitted.
It places that the instant the candle closes. That wasn't really a, like, if you think it's gonna go up, you could hit buy. If you think it's gonna go down the second the candle closes, get it sell. If you want to do instant news releases, if you want to, like, you hit a key level and you just want to enter as soon as the market, like as soon as at the very bottom, you want a bottom tick. That's what that's for. Super cool stuff, man. So you could turn that on, you could turn that off.
Order filled.
I don't think it was properly demonstrated there because we only had a few seconds left. This is also one of our indicators. This is free. I don't think I need to make a video on that. But I will show you guys how to get it. It is free. It's just a countdown timer. You could customize it to it stays right next to your candle. So for example, let's say we wanted to enter a, I missed it. Oh my god, I missed it. On close, let's say we just want to enter a buy. It queues and it only fires when there's the candle's closed, the candle's up, like the candle's over. That's when it queues and that's when it fires and that's when it works. So in 40 seconds, we will see a buy for 5 contracts with my take profit and my stop loss being entered the moment that candle closes. Okay. From there, you could either cancel it. Let's say if you don't want to do that anymore, that's fine. Like if you're 1 second away from the candle, you don't want to enter, you could do that. It's not like guaranteed, you know. You could do sell on close, same thing. Carry canceled, you could use it. It really depends, you know. You don't have to you're not like stuck with the option of doing it when you choose it. So boom, hands off.
Order submitted.
We are in a trade. You're in a trade with our take profit and stop loss, and my hands were up. Again, you could be at the very top tick of a move down, or you could scalp. Whatever you'd like to do with that, you can. It's included in this order panel. Next, we talked about auto break even. With this, you just turn it on. If price moves like 2 points away, or 3 points, or 5 points, or 20 points, you can set that in settings and it will auto break even. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm not gonna show that. Signals. This works with our other indicator. What that does technically is we have a indicator that calculates all sorts of different strategies depending on what the market is doing. So let's say it's consolidating. If there's a breakout, it'll generate a signal. Let's say if the market is going up and down, leaving for value gaps, if there's an inverse value for value gap, it'll generate a signal. Let's say you want, and it does generate like a take profit and stop loss. I will get into a video with that because that is its own separate video. We're already 20 minutes in and I still am not done with this. But when we get to a video about that, let's say it generates a signal. Signal just means that it triggers it, like it automatically triggers it for how much you want. Let's say you want 1. And you have signal on and it generates a signal, it puts you in the trade with the same signal. But you literally have to turn that on and you have to have the other indicator active at the same time. So you have to buy both of those for those to work together. It's pretty self-explanatory. So even if you have this on, if you don't have the rejection block strategy on, then it won't work. That's what we call it, but it's a whole bunch of, you'll see when you get it. You'll see when I explain it. Auto size, auto position sizing. I'm gonna give it a buck. I think I forgot what that does, to be honest. I think it has to do with the $250 a trade. I forgot what that does, to be honest, but we'll get to that. It probably has to do with the risk, but for example, volatility size is basically it has to do with the candle size. Again, I'm pretty sure auto size does too, but I'll get back to you guys on that in the description. Volatility size is technically, again, the average candle range thing that we are talking about. So if you don't want that on and you just wanted to calculate it based on your risk, then you could do that. If you're risking 20%, but if you want to calculate also based on your risk and the average size of the candles, then you could do that too, and that changes it. But like, let's say if you want to risk 1% of your account and it's not based on the size of the candles, like it could be a 50-point candle, but you still just want to risk 1%. That's what that would do. Trail is on. Boom. It says it right here. The stop loss follows price at a 1.5x. So it's gonna always stay behind where it thinks the candle would be at. It trails for you. You could change that if you want. You could change it to 3 or 4 or 5. Depending on how you want to trail. You could have it trail automatically. Let's see if we could give an example. I have not tried this out, so I don't know how it's gonna be looking, but
order submitted.
Let's see how that looks here. Oh, it's off. Great. Okay. It says once break even locks, so I guess you have to have auto break even on. Yeah, boom.
Order filled.
Boom. So once you have break even on, the trail works. I've never tried that before. Again, I'm implementing features. We are working on it as a team. And all these features aren't one single software, so it's kind of hard to know what everything does. But again, yeah, these things can just help you with your trading. You could change how hard it trails. So if you don't want it to trail like that, but that's a super cool feature.
Order submitted.
That like I feel like everyone could take advantage of. So if you use and pair auto break even with that trail, you could literally place a trade, leave, come back, and be in profit. Super cool stuff, man. If you don't like looking at your trading desk all day, you just want to be able to customize everything that you do, that's there. Super cool. Again. So now this is the prop firm mode. Let's see if I could actually change this real quick. Live trade. You can trade it and change it live trade. That's interesting.
Order filled.
There we go. Okay, but now what we're talking about is prop firm mode. Boom. This is to control you, because there are a lot of you guys who like to blow accounts. There are a lot of you guys who like to risk a lot. There's a lot of you guys who do not care about your account. This is for you. In the settings, you could change if this is a top step, if it's 100k, 50k. Automatically, this is just base mode. You could do how much max profit you want to make in a day. So if you want your trade to only make $100 a day, you could do that, and then it locks you out. Or you could do, it shows you on your account how much loss limit you have left, your risk per trade, max contracts. It will not let you enter more. It says order blocked. It will literally not let you enter more than you type in if you're doing your prop firm mode. You could have it automatically start on prop firm mode if you wanted to. This is for you guys who cannot control yourself. Yeah, basically I think you could also do like, so if you do like a max Um, let's see if it would actually do that.
Order submitted.
Yeah, it will show you your profit target, everything. It'll lock you out.
Order filled.
That's super simple. Profit mode, super cool, like that. So now we have streamer mode. Let's say you're a streamer and you do not want people to see your account numbers up here. You could turn that on. Streamer mode just hides your account numbers. You could still have your P&L be shown
Order submitted.
over here, just not on the actual order panel. I don't know if you want to like cover it or something like that. Streamer mode just hides all the important numbers that you would not want people to see if you were streaming, like your account number. If you're ever recording, that works for you too. It's super lawful. Now, what I like to see is CPI. That I call it CPI, but it can be used for everything. It doesn't only have to be CPI. You can use this for 930 open. You can use this for FOMC. You could use this for CPE. It does not have to be CPI only. It is super cool what you can do with this. Again, you could, it's a long thing, but like you could also make it shorter. Like you don't always have to have these on. So let's say you want to do CPI. You
order submitted.
That. Oh, that's if you want it to like launch.
Order canceled.
But if you want to do CPI, you can have it 40 points away on each side and auto break even. So let's say, for example, if you're doing a CPI day and let's say it goes straight up, you could have it 70 points away on each side, and when CPI hits it, you could auto break even automatically for you, and you just had to set, take profit and stop loss. So let's see if I do boom, and then you could do auto break even, or not auto. So auto break even from there. You could do like if it goes up 20 points, if it goes up 5 points, you do auto break even. You could set all that up here. CPI, let's do 20 points away, or 20 ticks away, 5 points away on each side. And this one is points and then ticks, so it's the opposite on each one. But if you click it, you could actually set a time too. So let's say I want to do it at, right now is 3:52 for me. Let's do 3:50. Let's do 3:54. Okay. 3. I think I have to do the actual PC clock now. 15 time feature time schedule number. Time has passed. Let's see if I can get this. I might not be able to show you guys this, which sucks, but it's because my PC clock is messed up. I didn't sync my time, and I do not want to do that right now. But I will literally, if you guys want, I'll schedule a video and show you how it works. What it is, I've done it before, is when you select the time, let's say you do like 12:30, you hit auto, and it takes all these settings, and as soon 10 seconds before 12:30 hits, it places them for you automatically. So you don't have to do anything. It does all that for you. That's a cool feature, but then
Order
basically
submitted.
CPI just puts it as far as you want away. Buy stop, sell limit, boom, break even. Let's see if I want.
Order submitted.
Boom, it hit. We're in the trade now. I don't know why the market is going crazy, but yeah. Let's say if I want it to work like that. And it does. We're in and then we're out.
Order filled.
Basically, that's how the CPI works. it places above and below you, and from there, it's if you want to gamble, basically. It's if you want. If you feel like you want to just pass an account, if you feel like you want to gamble, but it's a little safer because you have a break even that automatically places for you. You cannot do that on anything else. I think most people CPI and then it goes straight back down and they will lose money. If you do break even, you won't lose money if it comes back down. And it automatically, you've seen how it did my stop loss and take profit once we enter the trade. That's how that works. Now, boom.
Order submitted.
Let's say you're in a trade.
Order failed.
Let me take break even off. Let's say you're in a
Order
trade
submitted.
and you are going the wrong way. Right now we are going the right way, but let's say we're in a trade and we are, let's say we just, usually I would only use this if we're going the wrong way because you wouldn't want to stop yourself out on non-profit. But like, let's say we're doing a sell and it's going up. Now, and it keeps like hitting your level, like it keeps touching your level or something. You could just do break even, so automatically when it touches it, back your spot, you're just gone. So that's if you're in a trade and you want to do like a touch break even. So you could just be out. You wouldn't be having any profits, no gains, no nothing. This is a little different than break even. Now, as you can see, that's the whole order panel. We're almost at 30 minutes, so we're going to get to the settings. That's where we want to go. Now, to go to the settings, there's two ways. You could literally open your indicators and you could go to settings from there, or you can hit the lines on, double tap the line, boom, we're in the settings from there. Now, this is important. When you get the license, you will put your license key in that box and where you see the 0. That's how the indicator works. If you don't have it in there, your indicator is not gonna work. I'm sorry, it's just how it works. It's how it works, man. These are all the settings. You could have trading off, you could change your account, stop loss, everything when you enter. So like if you wanna, like, you know, you're always gonna trade with 5 contracts, you can always enter your chart, boom, it's already preloaded there. Projection zones, all that. You could have all your base settings and save it as the default loadout. Auto break even, yada yada yada. Let's close these two. Excuse me. Prop mode. You could have it automatically start on prop. That's what I was saying. You could change the name, Tradeify, or whatever you want. 100K account. Like, it'll base it based on that, you know. Auto position size is based on risk. That's what auto position sizing is, based on your risk. You could do that. Boom. Now, take profit to runner. That's, you can leave it automatic. Boom. You can leave automatic running contracts. Safety. We didn't talk about this. I don't have it on, but this works for live. So this one isn't for the prop firms. This is for you live traders. If you are doing a order and you cannot control yourself, you could have, first of all, if you're a scalper, you'll turn this to 0. I'll just keep it. But let's say you don't want to enter 60 seconds or like 300 seconds after each trade. You just want to wait. Like, you don't want to be consistently entering. You could keep that at 300. You could do a daily loss lockout. It literally locks you out if you lose more than $50 in 2 trades. Or you could change that number. So if you're a millionaire, you could do lose more than 200K. It locks you out. And you could do 1 loss. If you lose $2,000 and 1 loss, boom, you're out. You could do the lockout. You could change it. So you could change it to 60 minutes to stop trading. You could change it to 2 hours, 4 hours, 12 hours the next day. You just have to discipline yourself to not touch this after you set it up. So don't come back and turn it off and start trading again. That defeats the purpose. Now, next, CPI straddle. This is everything that we've seen before. Schedule can be triggered. Let's say you want it to trigger, oh, this right here just means, like, let's say if you scheduled it and you didn't get filled, you don't want it to stay open. So if you want to set that to like 2 minutes or 1 minute, the lower the better, because it automatically just flattens all those orders, so you don't just randomly get filled throughout the day and be like, oh, like I wasn't expecting to be in a trade. This right here, the schedule, you could do 20 seconds before the time, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 50 seconds. That timer works. I just haven't, my computer's messed up, but you could do like 30 seconds before 4 o'clock, place those CPI up and down, yada yada. I'd be doing 9:30. That's low-key cool, because like once you do 9:30, it places it like 10 seconds before 9:30, and then it hits 1, and you go all the way down and breaks even, you just close. Just like a gamble. So trailing, you could change trailing appearance. Super cool stuff here, man. If you want your appearance to be different, you can do you can make it that way. There's a whole bunch of different things. There's liquid glass, which is the OG, which is that. There is deep space, boom, a little darker. Emerald glass, you can change it to that. Carbon, I like carbon, it's just dark. All of them, you could change the see-throughness, so like you could see through and still see the candles. Arctic frost, midnight violet, that's also a nice one. There is butter gold, boom. And then you can use your own custom colors if you'd like to. You could use a purple, or you can make a pink. Whatever you think looks cute, you know, whatever you like. You know, it's all up to you, man. It's your order panel. After you get it, you do whatever you want. I think it's super cool. No, you wouldn't mess with any of these. I would just leave these the same. Boom. And that is pretty much it for this right here. We have a blood red order panel here. And that is it for the video. Now I'll make the other videos. I'll show you guys the other. This is actually one of them. It opened up. You get an early sneak peek. I'm not gonna explain anything, but it is super cool. And yeah, that will be on the next video. So I'll show you that one after. I'll link the website in the bio, and it's gonna be in my page. I do recommend to stop over there to look at everything that we have, because you do get the free countdown bar timer that I was showing you guys right here. Let me close that. You could change that around too, like the settings. You need a license key for that, but you don't. Like, I would appreciate if you guys give me credit. It stays at the top, or under it, but you don't need to do that. I recommend it though, because you know, if you're recording or something. You get life for there, font size, color, blah blah blah. You want to make it black, anything you want. Opacity, I'm on a 0. That's how you get it to follow you and your candle logo. And that would be it for today's video. I hope you guys follow, like, and subscribe. Please like and subscribe, share with your friends. We're about to hit 40 minutes, so yeah, that'll be the end of me. I hope you guys enjoy this. The website will be linked in the bio. It's great. Oh, you know what? I'll show you guys one more thing, just so you guys can see what the website looks like before we leave. And then I'll just leave. But this is the website right here, NinjaTrader 8 indicator. Try the panel free. Start my free day trial. Oh, this is mine. That is my machine ID. That will get hid from this video. I promise you, you're not gonna see it. But yeah, it tells you how to do it, and I should show you how to do it. So it was nice talking to you guys. Peace out.